Hi, Thrivers, and welcome back to Thriving in Spain, the podcast for expats who want to build a grounded, meaningful, emotionally healthy life abroad without losing themselves in the process. This is Vero, your favorite ontological coach, and the person who firmly believes that Spain is full of sunshine, except when it's not. Because today we're talking about something nobody warns you about before moving here, and it's the Spanish Winter Slump. It's the moment when November arrives and suddenly you turn into a couch potato, but with feelings. And if winter in Spain has been draining your energy, your mood, or your emotional clarity, don't worry about it because you are not alone on this one. This episode is a gentle, honest look at why your system reacts this way, what it means through ontological lens, and how you can find yourself again without forcing productivity or pretending that everything is fine when you feel that it's not. And I'll be honest with you. The first winter I spent in Spain after coming back from the States absolutely wrecked me. Yes, I was living in the sunny Malaga, and I had this idea of Spain as the land of perfect sunshine, tapas, long walks outside, this Mediterranean movie. And then November arrived, and the light disappeared at 6. My energy was kind of evaporated, and my brain was like, I want to speak Spanish, but I never want to speak again. And I had this uncomfortable feeling inside, not sadness exactly, but something like, wait, what is happening to me? At that time I thought something was wrong with me, but actually nothing was wrong. I just didn't understand the emotional rhythm of winter in Spain, and how deeply your body, your language, your mood, and your identity respond to it. And that's what we're talking about today. Spain has a reputation for being sunny and winter light. Your circadian rhythm gets confused, your cortisol drops, your motivation drops with it. And the thing is, like, in summer, Spain feels like more alive and connected. But in winter, people stay more time at home, Plans become smaller, it's harder to meet new people, and then you blame yourself instead of the season. And summer you probably is expensive, social, curious. And winter you most likely is gonna enjoy to be inward, slower, less available. And your brain interprets the contrast as a problem. But it's not a problem, it's a cycle. Because adapting to a new culture already takes emotional bandwidth. Winter reduces the bandwidth even more. Your identity feels blurry. And this is normal. It's adaptation, no failure. If we look at this from the ontological distinction, you can think of physical tiredness versus existential tiredness. And this distinction can change everything for you. Because physical tiredness is heaviness, you might feel low energy, more overstimulated, brain fog, I'm tired. And this gets better with rest, food, movement, sunlight. But the existential tiredness feels different. It's more like who even I am anymore. It feels like emptiness, disconnection. I don't know, like something feels off and you just can't name it. And it gets better with clarity, meaning, emotional support, coaching, community, So winter often brings both, but if you don't distinguish them, you cannot support yourself properly. What do you think about this distinction? Have you realized the difference between that physical tiredness versus the existential tiredness? And how you can tackle both differently? What you can do is ask yourself this simple internal check. Is this happening in my body or in my identity? Because if it's physical, you'll feel sleepy, heavy, overwhelmed, But if it's existential, you'll feel confused, disconnected, restless, or emotionally flat. And this distinction also helps you respond to your needs without judging them, without judging yourself, actually. And I want to give you some practical tools to recover yourself. And the first one would be the 3-minute winter reset. Try this right now. Inhale for 4. Hold for 2. Exhale for 6. And drop your shoulders. Place one hand on your chest and whisper internally, I'm not failing, I'm adapted. And your nervous system is going to hear you. The tool number 2 is reduce emotional bandwidth leaks. Choose 2 or 3. For example, less doom scrolling, less comparing, slow mornings, intentional evenings, simpler communication. You don't need to be on all the time. And then the number 3 is the winter micro ritual. For example, warm coffee and journaling, or walking with a podcast, reading instead of scrolling, or calling someone that you trust. These micro rituals helps you to create that macro regulation. So it's gonna go a long ways. And the 4th tool that I wanna share with you is language gentleness. Your Spanish might feel slower in winter, and your brain is conserving energy, and it's not something personal, it's biological. So speak slowly, give yourself that permission. Give yourself permission to take pauses and use easier words. And, this is going to help your identity, because your identity deserves compassion. And just to kind of wrap it up in this topic, let's reframe the slump. Winter is not a sign that you made the wrong choice. It's not a sign that Spain isn't for you either. It's not a sign that something is off. Winter is a recalibration, a quiet chapter, an identity season, and a moment to listen to yourself. Because your expat life is not only built in the moments of sunshine, it's built in the winters too, where you meet yourself more honestly. So I give you a mini challenge for this week. Tonight you can try this. Sit down somewhere quiet and ask yourself, is what I'm feeling physical or existential? And write down 3 gentle winter rituals that you want to try, and choose one and do it tomorrow, because small acts build big self-trust. And if this winter is hitting you harder, or you feel you're losing yourself in the adaptation process, I love to support you. You can book a coaching session with me in English or in Spanish, where we explore what's happening beneath the surface and help you move through this season with gentleness, clarity, and emotional strength. The link is going to be in the description, because you don't have to navigate this alone. And remember, you're not surviving, you are thriving. Take care.